utilize that mesh that I mentioned to deliver any kind of ointment or treatment that we would need to ultimately heal that cut. Hello, if you're just now joining us, this is Belingo, our 12-year-old male. He's currently enjoying some alone time from his kids, so he's ultimately relaxing, getting a little bit of time away from them, because they are 1-year-old and 3-year-old, so they're pretty crazy at this point, same as human toddlers. But like I mentioned, we can utilize different forms of husbandry behaviors for us to help them participate in their own health care, and that also includes preventative measures. So our gorillas actually, like I mentioned, develop those same heart diseases as humans as they get older, so we can do what are called cardiac ultrasounds with our gorillas. We ask them to present their chest to us in that night house against the mesh, and utilize a ultrasound wand to get a good picture of their heart. And then we send that ultrasound picture to a database that incorporates all great apes in zoological facilities throughout the United States. And that allows us, like I said, to understand how they are changing and how they are developing different illnesses as they get older. Now, it's really hard to get a cardiac ultrasound of gorillas out in the wild. So that's just one advantage of us utilizing them as ambassador animals for their wild counterparts. In addition to that, we like to encourage people to take steps to ultimately help preserve their species because, like I mentioned, they are ambassador animals. And in the wild, gorillas are facing numerous threats, including being hunted for bushmeat, being hunted as trophies by poachers, and ultimately from what's either in your hand right now or in your pocket, and that is your cell phone. Inside your cell phone, there's a mineral called coltan, and that prevents the battery from overheating, which is really important. But unfortunately, we are going in, as the cell phone industry, clear-cutting the forests in which gorillas live, mining up the ground to get that coltan out, and then putting them inside cell phones. But the thing is, that coltan can be reused over and over again. So by simply recycling your cell phone whenever you get a new one, that's just one small step that you can take to ensuring the survival of their species.